So we've arrived at Burning Man, Nevada in the USA, slight detour.
G'day guys! We are at Lake Bumbunga, which is a salt lake near Lochiel in South Australia, and it's home to its very own quirky resident, a whimsical sculpture affectionately known as Lochiel or Lochi. Now at 4 meters tall, 10 meters long, Lochi was installed in March 2021 as part of a $450,000 Lake Bumbunga tourism project by Wakefield Regional Council to try and lure more visitors to the area. He's an improvement on the original, which was installed by a few farmers 30 odd years ago as a bit of a joke. And I understand that the original one still resides in the northern end of the lake. However, from all accounts, the original one is looking a little worse for wear. But it's kind of it's a cute little pit stop to get out of the car and stretch your legs. And it's really weird walking on the salt lake, isn't it?
Certainly is. I'm a bit stuck on the fact that this cost $450,000.
It didn't cost $450,000.
Oh, I don't know. What else did they do? I can't see anything else in this town that is equated to that. Gee whiz. Like putting a big black stump in it.
Lake Bumbunga is famous for its stunning pink colour, and the secret to the pink is a specific type of algae which thrives in high salt environments. So when you get perfect conditions, think high salinity, loads of sunlight and warm temperatures, the algae produces a red pigment called beta-carotene. And this is the pigment that turns carrots their orange colour, and in high concentration turns the lake this wonderful shade of pink. Now, the intensity of the pink can vary depending on the time of year and the environment, and the environmental conditions. So it can vary from a soft blush colour to a vibrant bubblegum pink. Now, it's a tricky phenomenon to get perfectly timed to see, but in spring, with all those factors combined, is the likeliest time to see the lake at its bubblegum best. Oh my gosh.
That is windy.
It's windy out there.
Where's windy? Where are we?
We're at Port Germain because we needed to stretch the legs. We're about 45 minutes from our destination today, but I had heard that Port Germain jetty was once the longest wooden jetty in the southern hemisphere. It was built in about 1881. But then it was extended to just under a staggering 1.7k in around 1883. So it's not that long anymore. I think it's around 1.5k now, and it's currently closed because of a tidal storm.
Yeah,
is that what they said?
surge.
Back
in
May of this year, which 2025. So yeah, pretty interesting. So basically the jetty had to be as long as it once was due to the really shallow tidal flats here in the Spencer Gulf. And so to get the grain to the end of the jetty for the ships, they actually built a little railway and a small locomotive. And you can still see the remnants of that today. So yeah, just a really quick stop here in Port Germain.
Tiny little town.
Tiny little ghost town. Haven't seen a single soul.
About 10 little streets, a caravan park and a general store.
Yeah.
And I think coffee shop, random coffee van in the middle of town. Very interesting.
I think the extension of the railway, the extension of the actual like overland railway probably allowed Port Germain to fall off the map a little bit.
Because what is it? Port Perry's just down.
Port Perry's like 10 minutes south. Yeah. Which obviously became the bigger port, which they developed. Yeah.
Anyway,
alrighty,
we'll move on.
We'll see you at our next stop. Good morning.
G'day.
We're waking up here at the Port Augusta Motorhome Park, which is a low-cost camp. Just $10 that you pay at the sporting club here for the night. It's got a dump point and a drinking water connection to fill your tanks. However, if you're not staying here, they do ask for a $3 donation for the latter.
And $3 to use the dump point if you're not a paying member as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. A large flat gravel site. The park operates on a first in, first served basis.
Holds about 20 vans, I'd say, around that. That was about what was here last night. It was pretty much at capacity.
Yeah.
There are little reserve signs, so I think if you get here in your motorhome and you want to go around town, you can grab one of these boards off the side of the wall, put it up against the fence, and hopefully no one moves it on you. But yeah, you can reserve a spot, which I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah.
We didn't. We got in late and was lucky to get one of the spots. But
yeah, I think the sporting club does dinners Tuesday through Friday, I think. I'll probably have to fact check that, but
$7 skewies, 6 till 7 p.m.
between,
was it?
6 till
Random
7.
happy hour, but
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're on the road. We'll see you soon. Bye. Not sure about the primary school.
Just making geologists.
I want to know the story. What happened to the primary school?
I don't know, but they're just geologists now.
We're going to work in the mine.
It's got a welcome to the primary school sign, but there's just a bunch of rocks. Alright, well we just stopped in briefly to Iron Knob just to stretch the legs a little bit. We've been on the road a little over an hour. What we learnt was that it's famous for being the birthplace of the Australian steel industry due to its iron ore deposits. Now, once upon a time, it was Australia's only known large source of iron ore until around the 1950s. The mine shut down in about 1998, the late 1990s, but it still kind of holds true to its heritage. So yeah, very, very little town.
Yeah, very interesting.
But the free camp was quite impressive, really, for the size of the town. The free camp looked very good. We didn't stay there, obviously, but it had a camp kitchen. It's got toilets, showers, had a dump point.
Oh, did it? Showers?
Yeah.
I didn't look at that.
Yep, and offered hot showers too.
Beg your pardon.
Had plenty of bins, little play area for the kids down the end. And it could have held a fair few vans by the look of it.
It's pretty big.
So yeah, if you're traveling between Port Augusta and Ceduna, probably, and you're looking for a free camp, that one would be worth it. Anyway, we're back on the road and we continue to head west. We'll see you soon. This is the Kimba Silo art project. It was completed in 2017 by a Melbourne artist, and it took 26 days and 200 litres of paint to paint the middle silo there with the child. Apparently that is 60 metres high and 24 metres wide. Do you really think it's just that middle one?
That's what it says. That's 60 metres high and 24 wide.
Yeah, right. Well, it's definitely, the whole thing's definitely wider than it is taller, so they must be just referring to the one silo there. Maybe you came back and painted the rest?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It's quite good. It's our first silo art that we've ever stuffed out the front of.
Okay, I think I've just found out, I've just looked at a sign over here.
Yeah.
The height of the silos is about 25 metres tall. So I think their sign here
Is wrong.
where it says 60 metres high and 24
it should be
metres wide. It's the other way around.
Yeah,
so I think it's the
okay.
full thing 60 metres
Okay,
wide.
so it did take him 24 days to paint that whole mural?
Mural? You're a crazy mural.
Which is 60 metres wide, 24 metres high.
Yeah, that makes more
And
sense.
200 litres of paint.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
He's done pretty well in 26 days. It took us like, I don't know,
A year to paint our house?
18 months to paint our house.
That's right. Yes, we weren't in a rush. Anyway, let's check out the rest of Kimba.
Alrighty. We've reached Kimba, another 100 or so k's west of where we were at Iron Knob. And Kimba proudly proclaims to be the halfway point between the east and west coasts of Australia when you're travelling on National Highway 1. So we stopped off at the Big Galah, which is a whopping 8 metres tall. It was created in 1993, I think, and it took about 18 months for it to be completed. So another tick off the big things of Australia list that we've got
So what
going.
have we done so far? The olive and the galah.
We've done the olive so far this trip and the Big Galah. We missed out on the Big Lobster at Kingston due to the rain, unfortunately, which
What's he, Larry the Lobster
rerouted us north instead of further west. But yeah, got a beautiful day today.
Keep on trekking.
All right, we're in Wood Dinner, another 100 k's west down the road, and we're at the Australian Farmer sculpture. Now, it took a father and son duo 2 years of dedicated carving between 2007 and 2009 to create this sculpture from a massive block of pink granite. And the flies are heckers, and I don't know how I'm going to cope with this whole trip. This is Perlubie Beach.
World famous.
It's lovely. I know you can get a fair bit of wind here, which would make it fairly unpleasant.
That's right. G'day.
All right, so we're just leaving Perlubie Park now. We stayed the night here. This is a relatively new park, which is only a few minutes walk from the iconic Perlubie Beach. And it's a great little park, really large, spacious sites. There's about 38 unpowered caravan sites, and then there's additional tent or camping sites to that. There's a camp kitchen with a fridge, a microwave, all your usual stuff. There's a vending machine, a boiling water point. There's 3 flushable toilets and a kind of indoor shower cubicle as well as an outdoor shower cubicle.
I think the indoor one had hot water. I think the outdoor one was just a cold water rinse off, so that was pretty cool.
There's potable water.
Yeah.
That you can fill up your tanks with, and a dump point. And I think there's also some free Wi-Fi. I don't know what the range is on the Wi-Fi. We didn't need it with the Starlink, but yeah, really cool park. And yeah, I think potentially only been open, I don't know, 6 to 12 months. So yeah, really nice stay here. And you can see Perlubie Beach behind us there.
Yeah.
So we went down yesterday evening to have a little bit of a look. But yeah, really nice place to, if you don't like camping on the beach,
Yeah, this is a few minutes off.
It's a nice kind of close alternative option. Yeah.
And if you pick any of the sites that are just north of the camp kitchen, I don't know what the numbers are, but just north of the camp kitchen, you should even have a view of the bay as you're staying here. We stayed on the other side of the camp kitchen to the south of it, and we didn't have a view through the trees, but yeah, just standing here now, it's like, oh, these sites over here have a nice view. So something to keep in mind.
Right, well, we're probably going to wrap this video up here, guys. So thanks again for watching. Give it a thumbs up if you like the video, and make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And catch our next video where we start our massive drive across the Nullarbor. We'll catch you then. Bye.
See ya.